people really want to create.
So art is really everywhere, and it's all to do with honing your craft.
Да създаш, нали, един стил за един човек, нали? Това нещо, като направиш едно добро пано, едно графици.
Kvasta. We're here in the Headhunters Rуския Pamiętnik shop. Jameson, we're branding the shop, and we've invited Bilos. He's going to paint a mural on the wall. He's incorporated some of the Jameson brand designs. It's a work in progress at the moment, but it's going to look super nice. I can't wait to see it kind of take shape and see the finished product.
Get it all in perspective for all y'all enjoyment, a song y'all can step with. Y'all appointed me to bring rap justice, but I ain't 5-0, y'all know.
Similar to what we kind of want to do with the design, but I don't know if we do it on the back.
Is there anything on the back from this one? What's your
In my mind, I thought maybe we do on the back, and then on the front we just do Headhunters X Jameson, you know, like here. But I don't know if we can work it in. Headhunters and I don't know, but it's the type of vibe. I'm the Jameson brand ambassador for Bulgaria, but also the Balkans as well. So I sort of travel around the region. I'm obviously from Ireland, from source. I travel around the region. I educate about the brand, that Jameson and Irish whiskey as a whole. And I moved to Sofia about 5 months ago now. So yeah, still relatively new, but I've got a good taste for the city now and the culture. And yeah, it's amazing, man. It's amazing. I love kind of what you guys are doing in terms of the barber scene, and especially the street art scene as well, which is what we're seeing now behind us with Bilos. You know, it's super rich. So I'm loving it. I'm loving the culture.
Thinking of Headhunters, I realized that they really like skulls, and it makes sense, you know, like Headhunters. So the skull is the main thing, and from there, you know, from these characters, let's say, imagination, and in combination with Jameson, like there is this whole adventure that unravels. And it all comes together, I think. You know, we have the central piece, the central element, which is the skull, and the adventure begins, and it's the iconic ship, the Jameson ship, the blade, the anchor, and then we will have some more text.
В момента брандираме наша пета локация. Като цяло работиме с бранд Jameson вече от 5 години. И съответно всяка една от нашите локации вече е брандирана. Това мисля, че е нашето дълго и най-голямото партньорство. Повече не работим с нито един бранд и много сме щастливи, че сме партньори с толкова голям бранд. Защото по нашата гледна точка, нали, култура на бръснарство и култура на уиски вървят много близо една до друга. Защото мнозина на нашите клиенти обичат хубаво уиски. Всеки знае, че ирландски бранд Jameson, това е уникална уиски. Съответно, вече направихме доста много ивенти, доста много видеа заедно с тях и винаги сме много доволни от нашето партньорство. Съответно, винаги във всяка една наша локация вие винаги можете да намерите абсолютно безплатно уиски, който може да консумирате колкото искате. И сколкото ще изпиете на място, ще ви сипем хора. И този, който не го знаеше, винаги може да потърси от нашия бръснар това нещо. Така че зад мене сега, нали, ние правим още една арт постановка заедно с Bilos. Съответно, буквално до няколко часа тя ще стане готова. И съответно всеки път, който идвате тук при нас на Македония 33, можете да намерите това чудо срещу рецепция. Така че на мен ми е интересно, аз видях проект, но не съм сигурен как ще стане на живо, убеден, че ще стане яко.
wouldn't have anyone cut their hair, sorry. I don't think anyone should trust me. Don't hire me anytime soon. But yeah, I actually trained as a barber. I went to Irish Barber College just before I started working for Jameson, actually. I've always been into the space, man, you know. I love the art form of barbering. I love the styles, I love everything that comes with it, and I just had that interest and I wanted to learn about it. And I wanted to try my hand at doing it myself. I probably wasn't the best. I could fade just about, but I'm also a bit out of practice. But yeah, man, no, I did it and I love it. And at Jameson, barbers are one of our tribes. They're one of the tribes we try to support and work with. So I'm super passionate about working with barbers. And that's why I love the work that we do with Headhunters. You know, I'm super into it.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, let's do this. Trackmasters was actually the people on top. Man, you know, over there, just killing it.
Look, for us as a brand like Jameson, it's like we see a lot of similarities in the space, you know, whether it's street art, barbering, music artists, like it's all an art form and we see it all that way, you know, just like whiskey making is an art form, you perfect it. Same as barbering, you know, and we really appreciate someone who takes their craft that seriously. At Jameson, we have the saying, we're the serious whiskey, so we're serious about our whiskey. But we don't take ourselves too seriously. We can have a laugh, we can have a joke, we can have a party, but we're serious about our whiskey, and that's what we see with you guys and in the barber shops. You're serious about your haircuts, you know? You want every client to have an amazing cut, but you're having a laugh in the shop, you know? The shop's a good vibe, there's music going, the barbers are vibing off each other. And it's the same with bartenders in the bars, you know? You're serious about your cocktails, you're making the best drink, but it's all about the vibe, how you interact with your customers, with your fellow bartenders. So there's so many similarities, and that's why I think we fit so well together, you know, with whiskey and barbering and obviously art and bartenders as well.
Niggas is never be fabulous. Hit my people off with the flow that be marvelous. Oh shit, my whole clique victorious. Taking no pictures, niggas is straight up warriors. Why you feeling that? I know you be feeling so glorious. And I blitz and reminisce on my nigga notorious.
Like that, let me see this what you got for me. Put all your hands with my eyes to see. Straight buck.
As long as they can whip out a nice fade, I don't mind. I prefer my barber to know exactly what he's doing. But as long as my barber is got a fresh fade, then I'm good, man. You guys told me when I first started this job, you guys told me about this shop. We've been working with you guys for a long time now, and hopefully long may it continue as well. Jameson as a brand, we love what you do. And this was a new shop, and because of COVID and stuff, you obviously didn't get a chance to brand it in a Jameson way. Because anybody who comes and gets their haircut with you, right, they can get a free Jameson. Absolutely free. Yeah. So remember that, use it, you know. And so you approached me, you mentioned the shop. We came in, we had a look, and we decided that it would be cool to get a street artist in, someone to design a bespoke piece for the wall and for this shop in particular, tying in the Jameson brand themes, as well as the Headhunters and barbering themes as well. So we got Bilos. We just absolutely loved his work, and he's quite famous in the Sofia street art scene. We approached Bilos and we told him about the project. We told him about the brand, and he actually made the concept, made the piece. And now we're here today. He's painting it on the wall, and it's going to look really amazing when it's done. So look, the street art scene in Sofia is amazing. It's probably one of the most standout aspects of the city, and from a Jameson perspective, it's something we really want to support. And so we decided we want to kind of dig into that a little bit more, and Bilos is quite famous in that scene. So with some of the crew here at Headhunters, we're going to shoot a mini documentary about this project, which is the story of bringing the famous street art scene in Sofia, matching it with you guys who from our perspective, I really feel like you're leading the way with barbers and the scene in Sofia, and bringing those two together, because that's what we want to do at Jameson, you know, like we want to bring artists together, you know. So that's what we're doing. We're going to document that story. We're going to document that, the street art, what you guys are doing here in Headhunters, and bringing it together and branding these shops. So I think it's going to turn out really nice. And it is done. The artist Bilos has done an absolute amazing job. So the story behind this, basically Kirill and Andre, they came to us, they came to Jameson, they said they wanted to sort of reimagine the space here at Rуския Паметник shop. And the idea we had was Sofia's street art scene is absolutely booming, okay? It's probably one of the strongest street art scenes in Europe. So we really wanted to tap into that. And we found the artist Bilos, who does amazing work, both in Greece, where he's from, and in Sofia, and we wanted to bring those two worlds together, Headhunters and Bilos and street art. So we commissioned Bilos to make a bespoke piece here in the shop, and that's what we have in front of us here, this mural. So Bilos incorporated some Jameson brand elements into it, and also some Headhunters brand elements into it as well. Obviously the skull, Headhunters, and the barber theme. But from the Jameson side, I gave Bilos some background on us as a brand, and he merged it all together. So the way he's done it is amazing. This ship here, okay, and sine metu, this writing, sine metu, it's Latin, and it means without fear, right? So sine metu is Latin, it means without fear. It's the Jameson family motto, and it was awarded to the Jameson family for their bravery in defending their lands against pirates, okay? So that is the family motto, and this is the ship. This is the ship, this is the ship, it's on the family crest, and this is the ship that they would have sailed. It's called the Limphad ship, and it was the type of ship that they would have sailed to defend their lands against pirates. Triple distilled, twice as smooth. It's really important for Jameson. We triple distill all of our whiskey, and by triple distilling it, it gives us that signature smoothness. And this one's really interesting. It's actually Irish. It's the language of Irish. It may look really weird to English speakers and Bulgarian speakers, but this right here, it actually says Ishka Baha. That's how you pronounce that, Ishka Baha. It means water of life, and it was where the word whiskey derives from. So whiskey was invented in Ireland, and the word whiskey comes from the Irish word for water, Ishka. So when the monks invented it, they called it water of life, Ishka Baha. So he's done an amazing job to incorporate that in there as well. And also the anchor, that's from the Jameson crest as well. It's all nautical themed because they were defending their lands against pirates. They were sailors. So that's the story. He's incorporated all of that in. Obviously the Jameson crest here, and the way he's done it is amazing. I've literally briefed him for 30 minutes and he pieced all of this together, and we were blown away by the final result. And just seeing it now on the wall is absolutely amazing. So fair play to Bilos and also to Kirill and Andre. When they came to Jameson, when they came to us with this job, they gave us no boundaries. They gave us no boundaries. They said, do what you want with the shop. And it's just amazing to get that freedom and for the guys to have that trust in us. So super happy with the finished product. And yeah, can't wait for all the customers who get in here, the regulars, to see it on the wall for themselves.
To make something that was unique for each shop. So not just putting some Jameson branding and logos, we wanted to make something just for this shop. So that's how this concept was born.
кога съм започнал от бръснарство, аз усетих така, че това е реално част от хип-хоп култура. Не знам дали не е официално, али като баскетбол, но това е сигурно и с нещо има в това, има нещо специфично настроение.
You know, we brought life to this neighborhood, you know, through art.
We want to break down those walls between all the different art forms and bring them together.